So if you're watching this video, you've probably had an issue with the SKIM module in your Jeep, or basically it's the security key immobilizer module. And what it does is if it doesn't sense the chip that's inside of your key, your Jeep will turn on for about 2 seconds and then shut right back off. Now there's a free way that you can try to fix this, and if that doesn't work, there is a way that does cost a little bit of money, but it's a guaranteed fix. However, we'll go over the free one first. So what I've done is, since that key that I showed you in the beginning of this video is not programmed, I have my old broken key here, and you can see I just taped it inside of that halo ring on the SKIM unit itself. Typically that sits up here where you would put the key in to start it. And I went ahead and just taped that in there. So it should be sensing that chip that's inside of there. And then we'll go ahead and just tuck it up here underneath of the dash, and we'll put that trim back on later. Now on mine, since this was an issue with the key not having a chip, this will 100% work. It's definitely worth trying before you do the second route. The second route does cost a little bit of money, but as long as this worked properly, this Jeep should turn on just fine now. As I thought, it does not shut off anymore like it would if this chip was not reading. But if that did not work for you, there's another option, which is actually having it just tuned out of your vehicle completely to where that's not going to be anything the Jeep looks for when it starts, and that chip doesn't mean anything for your vehicle. Now there's a few options here. There's quite a few people on eBay that offer this service. I would definitely just look at reviews, and then there's a couple websites that offer it as well. I would just search up Jeep WJ, SKIM Delete, or something along those lines, and they'll pop up for you. There's quite a few options, and they seem to be about $100 to $150 on average to have this done. Now, if that's the route you take, it is relatively easy. Just pop your hood, and the silver box back here, you go ahead and just pull it out, and it's not too hard to get to on these. So you pull it out, you'll ship it off to whichever company you choose or a seller on eBay, and they do whatever they do. I have no idea how any of that stuff works, but they basically tune it out so that your Jeep doesn't look for any of those things, and it'll start like it did normally. Hopefully the first free option worked for you, but if not, the second option is definitely better than spending thousands of dollars. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.